So I'm not exactly sure how to start this, but I'm going to start recording videos, I think, and posting them. I've been in Brazil for quite a long time now, going on 2 years, and I feel like I should have done this sooner probably, but I'm going to start now and try to post kind of what I do here, where I'm traveling, where I'm going, and what happens, anything good or bad. I think it'd be really fun to share my adventure and whatever happens. And I think it'd be really important as well and informational for anyone watching. So I'm going to try to maybe do a video every week and kind of just see where it goes. And if it's good, I'll continue and keep going. And maybe if I go to another country, for example, I could also do videos there. And today, I guess I'm just going to start off by going to the store. It's been very interesting. I'm not sure if it's going to be the best start for this, because there's been some issues here definitely in this area, but I'm going to take you along with me and just see where it goes. Alright, so I'm here at Kaita Supermercados, and I'm going to go ahead and go in and kind of see how things go here and take it from there. So I'm going to record going in, I think. Never done this before. It's kind of a bit strange for me, but going to see how it goes.
Olá, tudo bom? Oi? Foi vocês que ligaram, né? Tá. Vocês querem... qual que vocês chegaram a mim para experimentar?
A gente abriu todas pra cheirar e tava um cheiro muito horrível de beber. A gente percebeu que elas estavam inchadas.
Todas elas são assim?
Tem algumas que tem um pouco menos, mas todas elas.
Eu não sei se eu tenho o nariz trancado, mas tudo bem, não tô sentindo cheiro nenhum. Todas elas são abertas, então. Então, tu quer pegar as outras, né?
Acho que todos os produtos que vocês têm na loja, todos são inchados. Nunca vi isso antes.
Filhos, pega uma pra... Tu tá trabalhando já? Pega uma garrafa pra mim. Elas não são conhecidas, né?
Acho que a água poderia ter vindo contaminada da fábrica.
É difícil quando você passa, de repente com essa remessa que vem.
A gente teve um problema com uma outra marca em uma outra cidade, acho que foi em Caraguatatuba, acho que era Bonafonte.
Sim. Eu fiz uma garrafa de água da marca, deixa eu ver aqui, da Água Cristal, sem gás.
You can see they still weren't very interested in it.
Very often.
Yeah, they're going to kill themselves doing that. But yeah, it's very important, and I think people really don't understand how important this is. That's really hot.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop this for now. So that actually went way better than I thought. Surprisingly, they actually listened more than most people have had listened to me in this country regarding like food poisoning. Because I bought a couple things like meat and really food poisoned me, and it's cheap. And basically water as well. I tried doing this with water. I bought some crystal water, and every single one was smelling so horrible I couldn't even drink it. It's been pretty rough in the country. I didn't have much water last night because of this, and drinking out of the faucet is not good, definitely here. I think in general, most countries, like I think any country more so, but because it has dangerous elements like lead, potential and such in it. So it's been very rough. I don't know why it was smelling so much. Seemed like it was opened and used before and refilled, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that. And gave me my full money back, which is like 170 reals approximately. Didn't listen to me fully, more than most people, about like food poisoning stuff, because most people don't really know this stuff a lot. But anyways, that's it for now. I'm going to travel to the next area, see if I find an ATM, and yeah, just see where I'm going from there. So, well, I'm back home now. Yeah, that was pretty nice. I think it's the best time I've had with returning something. So also the most money I've gotten back for something, and didn't even ask about the one that was already open. So they didn't need a package for that. So that's pretty cool, I guess. So I'm just kind of chilling out home now. I'm gonna probably go back out again for a little bit to go get a couple other things, but then now I'm just sitting at home here. Might do something on the piano. All right, so I know I just cut from the last part, but I'm heading back out again. I need to go return a case real quick. I'm gonna go out, maybe get some ice cream, and it's raining today, so we're gonna see how it's looking, I guess. Let's go.
Por causa do limite de tamanho, tá?
What are we supposed to do?
O limite dele é 1 metro, ó. Aqui embaixo. Tem aqui sobrando. Nesses casos aí, tem que entrar em contato com eles, ó. Vocês me deram o código do correio, mas o objeto tem um volume maior, né? Então nesse caso aqui eu não consigo mandar pelo correio. Você consegue devolver aqui de novo, tá bom?
Então precisamos gastar nosso tempo, nosso dinheiro, porque as empresas no Brasil são merdas. This is ridiculous, dude. What are you joking? You're joking.
We
What?
need to try to message them.
Here, I stopped recording. You're joking. So I arrived at the post office. Apparently the package is too big. Nobody's really able to inform us much about anything. And phones don't work much in Brazil for calling banks or post offices anymore. It's really outdated here and kind of wasted time, money coming here. I'm gonna go back, message them to see what I'm able to do. Because the package they sent me originally was supposed to be new. It's like a piano case, and it was used and smelled horribly. So definitely a lot of problems in this country. But I'm here. I'm going to show the good and bad parts overall, and not just all the good things like I normally see people do. So just my issue so far. If something goes better in my day, I'll bring you along and show you that as well. So that's it for now. Well, I'm here at the ice cream place after everything that kind of didn't go too well, and it looks pretty nice actually. I'm excited to show you. I don't know if I can flip this. Apparently I had to kind of switch this around, but it looks pretty cool here. Not bad place in general. There's some flavors here too, like this. Looks kind of interesting. No. It's absolutely extremely good. One of the best places I've been to. And a huge amount. I did not expect them to put a second ball on top. This is phenomenal. And it's not too bad of a price either. I think it's like $3 for each one. It's extremely good. Definitely recommend the place. It was called Cozy Gelato. I'll see and make sure after. But yeah, very cool. It's raining out. Just kind of chilling here, and much better turn for today after earlier. I hate the post office here, so that's pretty good. I think it's not the best place I've been to, but one of the best for sure. There's 2 ice crystals in it, not bad. Could have had another hazelnut or any hazelnuts, like whole ones. And not bad if you're in Bento Gonçalves in Brazil, in Rio Grande do Sul, or Big Southern River. Yeah, just kind of out here in the rain. It's a very rainy day today. Quite nice out. Looks very green, beautiful. I'm gonna head and see what else there is here. Head down this way, so let's go. Good big, but more on than normal. More olives and such. That's crazy. This looks like a good sub. I didn't plan on going here, but I didn't know they had one here. It's extremely cool. I'll stop in and get something. It's been quite a while. I think it's gonna be really good. Alright. I just walked a good amount because it's expensive kind of for normal prices to travel, and it's a short distance, so I walked like 500 or 600 meters. like almost half a mile. I'm here now at the store. Andres, oh, that's flipped backward. Andres, so gonna go see if they got a couple things here. I'm looking for some water and paper towels and stuff, boring things. And yeah, I'm gonna, I guess, show you if there's something cool inside. There's a huge cloud over here. Let me see if I can get this in the picture. It's so big. It's all foggy way down there. Yeah, crazy. Nice to see this stuff. They accept every type of card except Discover. Always, I haven't seen a single place in Brazil actually accepts Discover. So I'm down here in the basement area, the bathrooms, and I went to the bathroom here, and this is the car parking area. It's so crazy. It's like so much pollution down here. I can barely breathe. Carbon monoxide. Almost a headache already. One door was broken, like stuck, and you couldn't enter, and the other one just was off. Not even on, it's just like sitting inside the bathroom stall. Yeah, not the best area. This is below the store. I'm gonna head up now and go do some shopping stuff. Oh, it's AFC. Ah, that's a rip-off. You want one of these? That person probably got pissed off because I was filming.
Yeah.
You think? There's no other reason, right?
What happened?
Just randomly? Bruh, what is this? That's so expensive! That's normally like 2 or 3 reals, I think. Bro, the store is expensive. It's just paper. Alright, so I'm in one last store called Kaita. There's someone really weird following me. Don't know exactly why. He's like dressed in black shirt, black pants and a hat, and he kept staring at us. I never had that happen before. He looked like a serial killer or someone. Very, very strange. If everything's okay with that, just extremely creeped out at the moment itself and a bit weird, that's why. Anyways, what a crazy day. Interesting country. Some of these waters are absolutely not good at all. They're pressurized. I bought a few of these. It smelled so horrible. It must be contaminated with some type of bacteria called Staphylococcus aureus that can infect your food, water, any type of beverage, and cause food poisoning. The famous bacteria that causes food poisoning when you leave food out. So be careful with the water you drink when you come to Brazil, especially from Crystal's Coca-Cola, an American company. Yeah, it's fun stuff. Gonna try some other waters here. Got a few different brands. Can't see how it goes. Just not settling right with that guy earlier. I don't know, it's weird. Anyways, hopefully everything's okay with that. I think I'll see you home. It's 9:15 p.m. I'm back from the store now. Kinda nice to be back and relax some. Just really weird today, I don't know. Sometimes you see something and it just doesn't set right with you. I'm sure maybe one of you have experienced that before in some way or form. I know this country's pretty dangerous in general, so I don't know. I just never saw it before. Randomly as well, like this is the first time I started vlogging in the last few days. I've been here coming up 2 years in this country and I've not seen this before, so a little weird. Anyways, I wanted to add to the water earlier when I talked about it having issues with smelling horribly and being contaminated with bacteria, very dangerous for your health. I actually bought 6 or 7 bottles. I think it was 7, and one seemed okay. I hope maybe it was me not noticing, but the other 6 were horrible. I opened all of them and tested all of them. I brought them back to that store, right? I did a return, and same for me as well. I bought some lamb. I think it was like part of it called rump roast at picanha in Portuguese. It was so weird. It was just kind of off a little bit after we ate. I've realized that was spoiled. It was on sale, and I fully realized anything's on sale in this country. Like I've traveled a bunch of different states from Rio de Janeiro, like in Rio, you know, São Paulo, Mato Grosso do Sul, Paraná, Santa Catarina, Rio Grande do Sul, and various cities in these states. And I've just kind of gotten one thing understood. If you see a sale somewhere and it's perishable items, you're going to be food poisoned because this country leaves things out, the stores in this country, and they don't want to get rid of them and toss them. So they actually are going to food poison you, and it's really a big issue everywhere. And I'm sorry to say this, but I mean, I can't hide the truth because people coming here, you need to know this. This damages your central nervous system, kills you a lot sooner. Not to mention, it's horrible when you're food poisoned. The symptoms are very similar to having a flu in general. If you look this up, very dangerous and been very hard to get proper food and water in a lot of ways because of in this country, I'm going to be honest. And just kind of my overall review and outlook. I wish I would have been doing vlogs sooner over the last almost 2 years I was here, but I haven't. I guess I'm just going to start now. And yeah, it's just, I'm shocked because I went to go return the water, right? And all of them were like, yeah, there's absolutely a smell. And they agreed. And I got a return for that. The rump roast and the ribs I bought for the lamb. And I didn't even try the ribs, just half the rump roast. And I brought that back in like a freezer bag because I didn't even have the package for it. They accepted return on everything anyways. So I was kind of surprised with that. Got my 170 approximately reals back. But I just saw in this constant sale, they just keep it there and they don't take it down. And even though I told them, hey, your meat's spoiled, it's making people sick, and people are so used to being food poisoned here that it's just not something people actually take seriously. Because even with the water, I told them, they accepted it. I go there several times, like the water's all there, the swollen bottles of the same crystal water's all there, and just still they won't take it off. They act like they're going to take it off the shelves, right? And they didn't. And it's really difficult because like you try to help, you try to make things safer, and you try to improve, and it's just not listened to. Even like all the research I've done, I'm quite educated in these fields. I've done countless hours of research, and it just kind of breaks my heart because I know people are getting food poison, having issues with this stuff, and there's not much I can do. So it breaks my heart. I can always try to keep myself safe. It's like a bunch of the ice cream and acai, I'll go to each one, squeeze it. If it's rock solid, people left it out and it's ruined. I can't tell you how much money I've wasted, how many times I've had something ruined, and I just got so good where I just know, squeeze it and see the direct texture on the outside. If it's too hard, most likely it was left out. Absolutely. It's not like deep frozen or anything like super frozen. It's just left out and refrozen, forming ice crystals which have a harder texture, and it doesn't have any give to it. Now if it does, squeeze some, you'll see that it's like proper ice cream and or acai, and it's good to use. And I tested almost all of the containers of acai. They're like Caeta Supermercado, the supermarket Caeta here. It was all ruined acai. It was left out. I saw that people leave stuff out sometimes for hours here and they just put it back in. I worked at a job before in retail and stocking, and I know when things got left out in the US, they were tossed, like they should be tossed. Instead, they sell it to people here, and sometimes often not even at a discount, and they're selling you horrible items. And it's not like just this one area. It's been all over Brazil I've traveled. I will say, fairly enough, I've not traveled north there in Brazil, like in Amazon and Espírito, I think the state up there. I've not traveled up that way, but I feel like if this whole section of Brazil I've been to has been that way so far, it's a high chance the rest of it is too. And I'm not really great financially at the moment to travel there. So, I'm just I assume that's probably somewhere like that. I think a lot of South America in general has these issues from what I heard. It's like not even an issue of culture. Like, oh, you should respect people's culture. No, it's like, it's hurting your health. I feel sorry because a lot of poor people here, and this state, I think it was 30% of people or more didn't even have enough money for food in Rio Grande do Sul, or Big Southern River. It breaks my heart, truly. So at the end of the day, this is my conclusion for kind of Brazil, what I've been at in the last 2 years, roughly almost. And I guess there's not much else for me to say. I'm going to keep doing vlogs to take you with me, to show how my life is, show how things are when things happen. But it's just like me trying to return this package. I had this piano case right here, as you can see upside, right there, that big thing, long thing, yeah. And I wrote down the number and everything, as you can see right up here. And I was going to go take it back to the post office there to have it returned because I spent over about $200 on this, and they said it was brand new on a market called Mercado Livre, and that's not a good market. It's free market, Mercado Livre. That's the name of it translated. They don't sell good stuff from my experience. They sell you things they claim is new at the price of new, and they send it to you, and it's actually used. So that case, there were scratches, weird marks on it already, and it smelled so horribly inside when I opened it. It had material inside, and this was supposed to be a new case. So the seller literally just was selling something used for a high price on there, and I think the market's not going to do anything in general because I saw companies have a big issue here as well in Brazil, unfortunately, and it makes your life so difficult to do basic things because I need a case like that if I'm going to travel in an airplane, for example, and I want to take piano with me. And it's a big issue, and it's just everything you might normally think would be easy or simple or just you would take for granted, right, and expect to rely on, it's 10 times harder here. It just makes living more difficult. I talked to the chat, and basically they were telling me that we can head down to a place like Correios here, the post office, and go return it. And so we did that, and we even called as well. And I said earlier that them and the banks don't have a number to even call, but I would answer. Apparently Correios does have one to call, but I think it was weird because I'm generally not the one who does this stuff so much. It's kind of weird, so because like not my native language in Portuguese, and they always speak Portuguese. They barely tell you anything, and you can't get information. It's the only post office they have in Brazil, I think, and they're so low rated in most of the cities I go to. It's crazy if you look on Google, and it's for a reason because they barely do anything and just rude people often who don't help you too much of the time. They've been helpful sometimes, absolutely, but too much of the time they've been really just rough. A big issue. And I went down there, and immediately the guy was just pretty rude already. He's like, no, this won't go, this is not gonna work, no. And he just takes and measures it, and just the way his conduct like really turned me off. Could be a little nicer about the way you do things. Anyways, I had to literally come back and tell the market, hey, you're gonna pay for my time I'm wasting in 20 plus reals here, spending to travel back and forth in the rain. And they're just like, oh, it's not our problem, even though they told us to go do the post office. Like, it's just what's what I'm looking for? It's just a amalgamation of irresponsibility from several different parts everywhere that makes it really just painstakingly difficult to do basic things. Waiting to hear back from them to see what I can even do with this piano case now, if I can get it returned. They said I have it until a certain date for something to be done, and I'm like, what happens if it's not done after that? They're not telling me. I'm like, what? Anyways, that's about it. I'm just kind of ranting a little bit because I was kind of annoyed. That was a great ice cream place earlier, kind of. Could have been a little better with less ice crystals because there was a couple, and could have like a few more better ingredients in there and stuff. That was nice. Subway was pretty nice. I noticed they put way more stuff inside and way more attention to detail. Way more. I never saw them make a sub like that so precisely with each thing. And it's the first time I recorded something like that for a vlog or in general. And I'm shocked. When you record someone doing something like that, it's absolutely different. So if you ever want someone to go make your sub better, go record them or act like you're recording them, I guess. I don't know. That's just been my experience. A very strange day today. I went out and did quite a few things, and so terrified of that man. So hopefully nothing's weird with that because he looks really weird. I don't freaking know, dude. I pissed off some people in this country. I'm in a couple of lawsuits, actually. Yeah, if nobody put a hit out on me, that would suck. Anyways, yeah, I guess if I make more videos, you'll know that nothing happened to me. Yeah, it's a good way to know. Or I'm just lazy. Probably something happened to me, though, because I actually need to go make some vlogs. I think it'd be really cool. And yeah, that's about it. So I think I'm going to end this vlog here. So it'll be my first vlog, and I gotta find a way to edit all this stuff and just kind of see what I'm doing and get better with like everything I'm doing. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know how to finish it off, I guess. Thank you, and let's see what comes up in the next ones. So take care.